Boo! Hug me, I missed you. Okay, doing my brows off camera. I do have a tutorial for it, so make sure you check that out. Priming like I typically do with concealer and powder to even out my lids. Prepare for my eyeshadow palette, the Brass and Sass palette by Covergirl. Yes, already done one eye off camera because naturally I had no idea what I was going to do with this tutorial. So I'm just going to take this orange shade and just start swishing and swashing it, windshield wiping it all up in my crease. And then I'm going to take her sister, that plum shade, and I'm going to start kind of cutting the crease. I'm going to start to blend that up towards the brow, and then I'm going to wing it out towards the tail of my brow. Now, originally, I was going to cut all up in this crease, but I was like, girl, chill out. Not everybody can do that. So I'm just going to take the steps that I originally did just to make sure that we're even, but we're not doing a cut crease, as you can tell. Once we've given it a good blend, we're going to go ahead and start priming the lids with a white base, and then I'm going to go over that with the blue. We want to make sure that we are popping and super extra on New Year's Eve, and that white base is just going to help it out. Even though these palettes and this eyeshadow is quite pigmented, you just want to make sure that it lasts all night and that we're all the way extra. I'm just going to take my pencil brush here and I'm going to start flicking out that blue towards the brow like I did with the purple. And then I'm going to wet my brush and just go over that one more time just to ensure that that blue is as bright as I can get it. New favorite brow bone highlight is in this palette. Check it out. You need to get it. It's perfect. Not too shimmery, not too matte. Okay, I'm cheating just a little bit. I just need a dark purple shade to stick in the very, very outer corner of that blue. I need a little bit more dimension in there, a little bit more depth. So there it is. Fight me if you don't like it. Please don't. I love you guys. Make sure you clean it up and make sure that it's even. Once you throw down your simple little wing, go ahead and pop on some lashes. I just doubled up mine just to make sure it's really full and luscious. And then I went ahead and popped a little bit of my highlighter in the middle of my eye for more dimension. Okay, here's a trick. If you want your primer to work and lock in a little bit better, set it with a translucent powder. And then go over that with your foundation. I'm just using this BB cream by Black Radiance in Coffee Glaze. And just starting to blend that out all over the skin. So the foundation didn't have as much coverage as I hoped. I can still see some of my imperfections in there. So I'm gonna go over it with a little bit more of a fuller coverage foundation. This is the Maybelline Poreless one. And I really love the combination of the two. It gave me a really nice glow without it being too oily for my skin type. Setting that concealer down with a little bit of this powder by Black Opal. I love this powder, but you have to work quickly with it or it does tend to settle into fine lines. So you want to sweep that away as pretty much as soon as you put it down. You don't want it to settle into the skin. I obviously hate this powder so much, so much. This is the Infallible by Loreal, setting my foundation and of course bronzing with my queen. Now just for pictures and just being extra, I like to cream contour and set it with a darker powder just to ensure it doesn't move around, and of course it adds more dimension to your face. Blush deets will be in the description box, you already know. And I'm going to spray the face down before I go in with this beautiful highlighter. This is just going to make it pop more and make it super extra and galactical. Yes, that's a word. That highlighter will be in my Instagram description box. think I found the trick for doing a blue smoky eye is just to kind of have balance. The blue already kind of takes over, so instead of a black, go in with a brown or a plum, and I'm just smoking that out on the bottom. And I'm pretty much done, guys. This is the final look. The lipstick will be in the description box below. I just used a drugstore nude with a drugstore gloss in liner. But I also wanted to give you a darker option just in case you're a little bit more bold, a little bit more bad. This is a blue-black color, and that will be on Instagram as well, so make sure you check it out. Have an awesome new year, guys, and be safe, and I love you, and I'll talk to you guys next year. Bye, babes! Mwah!